All right, welcome back to what's happening on your neck of the woods. It is such a great day and a great chance for us to just get back together and talk about what's going on in Chattanooga and all around the world. Um, we got a big election going on. Well, they're talking about the big election is going to take place in November. And I want to make sure that all of you know that you can register to vote on our website. All you have to do is go to WPTP 100 1001fm.com and click on that register to vote, and you're in there. So we want everybody to know that they can register to vote online as simple as 1, 2, 3 and a click of a button here and answer some questions, and you're in. Also, today, I'm telling you, I love my team, y'all, because we can do some amazing things. It doesn't matter where you are, you can be in the studio. And today, I'm really happy because we have Mr. Devante Williams with Dance Academy. He is in the house. Can we pull him up? Devante, what is
Good
going
morning.
on?
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. You are all the way. Tell them where you are because we are here in Chattanooga. Where are you, Devante?
I am in Huntsville, Alabama.
Huntsville, Alabama. We love Huntsville, Alabama. A lot of stuff go on in Huntsville, and we
Yes.
travel there a lot for your festivals and concerts. It's amazing up there. I love it. Absolutely
Yes.
love it. Well, y'all, we've got Mr. Devante Williams on the show today. He's an amazing person doing amazing things. And I just couldn't help myself. I told him, I said, I have some other things planned for the show today, but I'm going to push that to the side. And I am going to bring you up front and let you talk about your dance academy because you're going to bring some stuff to Chattanooga. And I'm just really excited about it. So, without further ado, Devante, just introduce who you are. Tell a little bit about where you're from. I know because we talk, but the audience don't know. And what you're doing with this dance academy and what you hope to do here in Chattanooga.
Okay. I am from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Good morning, everyone. I moved to Huntsville a few years ago and just doing some different things here with the city. And one thing I started here was a dance program. Our dance program is pretty much a feeder program into Alabama A&M.
Oh,
Um, yeah.
I
So
didn't
what
know
I want
that.
to
You didn't tell me that.
oh, sorry.
Oh, okay. That's good though. That's good. I love
Yes,
it. A
yes.
historical black colleges and university. They got it going
That's
on.
it. That's it.
Yeah.
D. Williams Dance Academy has been around for 9 years now. And once I moved to Chattanooga, I felt like I left a piece of me there. I would travel there back and forth, choreograph for different studios, and even Chattanooga State was the last organization I worked with. About a month ago, I choreographed their musical, Footloose, the musical. And I'm currently working with Howard's dance line. So Hustling
Oh,
Tigers right
Howard
now.
here, the Howard Hustling
Yes,
Tigers. Oh,
the
now you know
Howard
you done got
School.
my heart now. Oh yes. Oh yes. Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes. Mr. Dexter Bell called me. He said, "Hey, I want them to be ready for college, and you're the guy for it." So that's what I'm focused on for them. And just being there, being back in Chattanooga and the South Side, I knew that I wanted to bring my dance program specifically there. All, of course, reaching all of Chattanooga, but specifically reaching South Chattanooga. So we're going to bring back ballet, jazz, hip hop, modern, acrobatics. And the biggest style right now for that side of Chattanooga is hip hop majorette. Um, it's
Wow.
time. It's time. So I've
Yeah.
been on the show, Bring It. I've been on Dance
You
Moms.
gonna
I've been
bring
on
it
Dance
too?
Twins. I have,
Oh, now
yes.
you know what? See, you didn't tell me that either. See, I'm not prepared for you today. You got it going on. Talk to us.
Yes,
Talk to us.
yes. So just meeting Dr. Woods and her introducing me to the Chattanooga Civic Center and their space. I'm excited. I knew this would be a great opportunity. We are going to have auditions August 24th at 10 a.m. It'll be from 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. But you got to arrive on time. I look at
Oh,
those things.
y'all.
Punctuality is everything. So I make sure we focus on teaching our kids discipline, and it starts with arriving on time. Yep, there it is right there. The Ladies of Blue. It's part of the D. Williams Dance Academy organization. So again, our tryouts are August 24th from 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. at the Chattanooga Civic Center. That's 701 Hooker Road in Chattanooga. If you have any questions, you can call us at 423-838-5907. But I want you to register. register at dwilliamsdanceacademy.com. Every student has to register so that we know who's coming and we can be prepared for you. And when you register, you'll see everything what to do. You wear all black, bring water or Gatorade, and be prepared to work. No dance experience is necessary. I don't need anyone to come in there thinking you have to be a pro. That's my job. I'm going to get you where you need to be. So just come there ready to learn. All right.
Wow. Wow. So you know what? Now you were talking about you've been on Bring It.
Yes.
I don't know if you sent our marketing director any video or anything like that, but if not, we're going to get some video. Can they go to your website and look at some of your shows that you've been in? And can you
So
talk a little bit about some of the awards you've received?
yeah. So I don't have any links on my website for Bring It, but if you go to YouTube and you type in the first dance company that I worked with together was called Royal Envy. Me and a few other partners started that dance organization in Chattanooga. So if you YouTube Royal Envy versus the Dancing Dolls will pop up immediately.
Wow.
So
Wow. I
yeah,
cannot. I've heard of Royal Envy here. I've
okay.
heard of that. Okay,
Yep.
cool. Okay, cool. So now what can they expect on the tryout day? Because people don't know what do we got to do. I know you've told them about what to dress,
Yeah.
but what types of things are you going to be doing with them at this tryout so they can be prepared? And will there be any judges there
Oh
also to
yeah.
judge them?
Yes. So when they arrive at 10 a.m., we have a check-in process, about 15 minutes. And then from there, we'll warm up and stretch. That's crucial with every warm up. I mean, every practice, every tryout, every audition have to be warmed up and stretched. So we're not pulling any muscles. And then they'll begin learning foundational skills. And we'll have a clinic. So they'll learn a dance routine. And using that dance routine is what they'll use later down the line at probably about 12 p.m. They'll use that to audition with. But we want to see kicks, jumps, leaps, turns, just personality as well. Just allowing them to really come out and show us what they can give us. That's what we want to see.
I absolutely love it. Now tell me a little bit about now when you went into this business. Of course, you were helping young ladies. You
Mhm.
know, are men allowed to come and try out as well?
So for this particular team, only ladies. That's what we have at Ladies of Blue. All right.
Okay.
Now my organization for D. Williams Dance Academy, everyone. So guys and girls for sure. And with the dance company, with D. Williams Dance Academy, we start at age 3.5 and go up to adults. For Ladies of Blue, we're focused on age 7 to about 20. All right. Because there are a little bit older, I say my youth, but I call them young adults.
They're
So
still
my
you.
20-year-olds that still want to dance, yeah, they don't want to let it go. I still
Yeah.
have opportunities for them to perform with us around the community.
Awesome. Awesome. So at age 7, y'all
Mhm.
listen now. Now he works with them at 3, but for the tryout, the competition tryout, age 7 to 20.
Yep.
And they can go on the website. Now, I want to make sure that we have that website where they can register. So if
Okay.
you'll call it out again and we'll type it in and we'll put it across the bottom of the screen so
All
that they
right.
can start registering today. Um, Go ahead and do that. What's
All
the
right.
website?
Again, the website is dwilliamsdanceacademy.com.
.com. Okay. Is there any registration fee? Do
Yes.
anyone do they have to
So
bring any money? Register.
yes, you will. Don't bring any money. Register when you register online. You will see a registration fee of $25. Now that registration fee goes into your first tuition. So when you're with us, that'll go straight to your tuition. It'll also go for our judges. We are having professional judges come out, so that'll cover my judges. So when you come, you will get professional feedback as well. So if you don't make the team or do make the team, you will get that feedback because we want to keep everything fair. We want you to know what it is that we want you to work on. So those that make the team, you're going to have critique. You need to know what you need to improve on. And then those that don't make the team, we're going to give you that time, that chance to go work on things and join our classes so that you're ready for the next tryout and audition. And as you can see on our website, we're a very, very diverse studio. I have all types of dancers. And a lot of my dancers, like right now, I go back and I look at my roster of dancers. My software, the website keeps up with how many dancers that have come to our studio. And we've had over 1,000 dancers over our course of 9
Wow.
years come through our program.
Wow.
It's
And
been
that's
amazing
very
to see.
important. That's very important because some people think, well, this may just be a black thing or this may just be a white thing. but it's very important that everyone knows that this is a multicultural, diverse organization, and
Yep.
we want everyone to come out and apply an audition. Now, tell us a little bit about once you're selected, because people
Mhm.
want to know, well, once we get selected and we go through the all of this training and everything, getting ready to perform, what are some of the things they can look forward to? I know you compete, and I was sitting here thinking, I wonder, has he ever had anyone to try for the Olympics? Because some of these folks are really good,
Right.
and they may want to do gymnast things. I don't know,
Right.
but I was thinking about that. I said, I wonder, do they compete on a national level to that extent, or international level to that extent?
Right. Okay. Well, once you compete, you can expect weekly practices. We practice 2, maybe 3 days a week. It depends on what we have coming up. Um, I complete our schedule from the day of tryout on until July of 2025. So once they join the team, we're jumping right into it. They have a parade in Huntsville next month in September. Then we are in the Alabama A&M, the homecoming parade in October. We're also going to be in Howard's homecoming parade, and 3 Christmas
Woo!
parades. So the Chattanooga, the Main Street, Main X 24, we're in that every year. It's like one of our favorite Christmas parades. Or Scottsboro and Huntsville Christmas parade. I love parades because that's just a
I
good way
do too.
for us to have fun and connect with the community.
Yes.
And then our competition season will range from July or January through July 2025. We will do regional competitions. So we'll be in Atlanta, Nashville, Knoxville, Gatlinburg. Let's see, where else we're going this year. I think that's it for right now. But then we have our national dance competition. That's where we compete against all other studios around the country. That particular picture, we were in Florida in 2023 in Orlando, Florida. You can see the trophies that we brought back. Um,
Yes, I'm
there
looking
were at
at it.
least, yeah, there were at least
Wow.
3,000 entries. So 3,000 dances at that national competition. We brought back a national title.
What? You got a national title?
We do. We have several national titles now. Hip hop is our strongest style, and that's what we have all our national titles in.
Wow.
Yep,
You made me want to go back to be 20 again so I could try out.
yep.
At 20 now, I was something else now.
Come on,
Give
come
you a
on.
run for your money.
All
But
right.
yeah, so I am super excited about this. So now this studio would be in Chattanooga, correct?
Correct.
Correct. So once they try out, you'll have a studio here. We've talked about that. So okay, folks, parents, you're out there listening, and we're gonna be playing this over and over and over. So if somebody missed this, they can go back and watch it. What do you
Yes.
want them to know? The parents of these young folks, these minors that are gonna be coming into the competition. Do the parents get to stay in while they try out? Give up. I want to see what the day is gonna look like. Talk to
Yeah,
me.
yeah. Okay, so during the audition process, I do not like the parents to sit in there. And sometimes it's because they can be a distraction, not
Yes.
just for me, but for their kid. I
Yes,
want their
see.
kid to come in with the expectation of this is my space, this is my home, this is my home away from home. All right. So I don't need the parent to be in there to distract them with that. As we go through that process and the kids make the team, they will feel that environment. I've always had students say, I love being here, or I feel safe here, or the parents have told me that because quite often kids will tell you, or their instructor, their coach, their teacher, a little bit more than they'll tell their parents. They feel a little bit more open with us. And
Yes.
I pride myself in that. And when they don't feel that, I'm like, hey, what can we do? What is it that we're doing? You know what I mean? So with the process, after you have that going on, I will let the parents maybe come at the very end, see a little bit, but I'll make sure that they won't, be a distraction to the kids. And when it comes to the training and the classes, there are weeks where I let the parents come in and kind of observe and see what it is that we're teaching them. Listen to our corrections because I want the parents to be helping them at home. We give
Mhm.
them what we can do at the studio, but it's about practicing at home. We have to teach them that discipline because that's what takes them to the next level. And then parents, this is my direct link to you, my message to you. Let your kid be great. All right. Do not stop them. If they say this is something that they want to do, help them, push them, motivate them. No, don't let them quit when it gets hard, because it will get hard at times. Keep
Yeah.
telling them that they've got this. All right. I take pride in my parents that if a kid goes home, they're cut from a routine and they're crying. I love when the parents say, wipe it up, pick it up. You need to go be better for the next one. You know how Coach Devante is. I love when my parents support me in that. You know what I mean? It matters.
Right. Coach
So
Devante. I
yes,
love
sir.
it. I love it. I love it. And some parents want their kids to be something that they want it to be. They can also
Mm-hmm.
put pressure the other way. The kid
True.
don't want to be here.
True.
So don't
Yep.
bring your kids if it's something that you want them to do, but they really not really interested in it.
Yes.
Because that messes up that child's ability to be the individual that they want, that God has wanted them to be, and allow them
Yes.
to grow into what they want to be. So I learned that too,
Yep.
coming through life and going through life, is that you can want your kid to be all of that, but if they don't want to be all that,
Yep.
don't push them, don't force them, but definitely be there to encourage them and give them the tools that they need and
Yes.
access to the materials that they need to be all that, like you said, that they want to be. I absolutely love it. I'm so thrilled. I'm so excited about this coming to Chattanooga. And Dexter Bell is one of my favorite persons. I love him. We've done a lot of stuff together. That Howard High School, I love Howard.
Come on.
That was one of the first and only black schools in Chattanooga, remember, back in the
Yep.
day. Now,
Yep.
where did you go to school? You say you're from Chattanooga. Where did you go to school?
I went to Bessie Shepherd, and then from there I went to Brainerd Baptist, and I graduated from Boyd Buchanan School.
Okay, all right. So you done been around the world and back. You done seen it all. You done seen it all. And I love that because sometimes it takes a person that is really, I would say, diverse, to understand how to make things flow.
For
If
sure.
you've only seen one culture, as soon as you come out of that culture and go into another culture, if you've never experienced anything outside of your culture, most
Mhm.
of the time they fail.
Yep.
So being in, and I'm one of those type of persons. I'm very multicultural, very diverse, and I understand the value of that. Not to put anything down to people who haven't had that experience, but they
Hmm.
need to.
Yep.
One of my colleagues once told me, he said, he was a white male. He said, "What do you think we got from college?" He's a dentist. He said, "What do you think
Hmm.
we got from college?" I said, "Well, we learn our trade. We learned science, math, blah, blah, blah. You know, the stuff that you say."
Right.
And
Right.
he said, "No, that's not what we got. We did not get that. We didn't get science, math, and all this other stuff you're saying." I said, "Well, what did we get?" He said, "We learned how to get along with people from diverse backgrounds because
Mm,
that will take you further than."
for sure.
Now, once
You're
you
right.
got the books, now what? Now what?
Now
So
what?
when you're in
Yep.
college, you learn how to get along with people of diverse backgrounds, and that makes you a whole person. That
Yep.
makes you a whole person. When you can think outside the box, when you can communicate effectively with other people that don't look like you, when you can understand what people that don't look like you are talking when they talk.
Hey,
You can
that's it right
understand their
there.
language,
Yep.
body language, every things that they say that we don't say. I'm an African American woman, you're an African American man. Things that we say that they don't understand, things that they say that they understand, but that if we haven't been around them and you're not culturally
Mhm.
diverse, you won't understand what they're talking about. So
Agreed.
it's great. It's great to have friends that are diverse and from all different backgrounds so that you can be effective in whatever it is that you're going to do in life. You have to. You have
Yep.
to. You have to. You can't limit yourself. And I love the idea or the pictures that I saw because it showed that you're that guy. You're that guy. You got a diverse group of people. You're not limiting your dance academy to just
Right.
African Americans, although we can dance now. But dance, white folks can dance too. I was watching the Olympics and they had that a break dancing, and
Yeah.
black folks break dancing, but you saw who won the break dancing contest?
Yep.
They didn't look
Yep.
like you. They look like me. So what I'm saying is, people can once they've trained or they do it at home or it's in their they learn how to do stuff and then they perfect it. So it doesn't
Yes.
matter who you are, it doesn't matter really how you look. If
Yep.
you put the time and effort in it, you can be all of that. You can be great. That's
Yes.
why I say to my friends and everyone that I know, you can be whatever you want to be.
Hmm.
Nothing's the sky's the limit. You can be whatever you want to be. And this skin is only a color,
That's
but
it.
it's the content, the character of the person, the
Hmm.
work ethics of the person. All of these things make a person be the great person that they are. So you have to give them a chance, and I love it. I'm absolutely loving it. And I'm watching the election process go on, the United States election process go on.
Hmm.
And I have to say, I'm very proud
Yeah.
that we may be in the generation, we may not, we may live to see the first woman president of the United States. That is not saying one way or the other how I feel on the radio.
Hmm. Right. Right.
Catch me there, and I tell you. But we may be in the generation that live to see the first woman president of the United States. And it really doesn't matter what color she is because she's qualified. She
Right.
could be all Asian for all I care. She
Right.
could be all Jewish for all I care. She could
Hmm.
be all Hispanic for all I care. But she must be qualified. And
Right.
she's overqualified. That's not to say anything about the other side. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, you don't pick people by the color of their skin. You pick people because they're qualified. You
True.
understand what I'm saying?
That's
Because
it.
they're qualified. So
That's
we're
it.
going we gonna leave that alone for a minute because I'm getting over on the other side. Everybody know I'm an alpha kappa alpha woman. Everybody
Come on.
kappa alpha woman. Everybody know I'm an AKA. So, but I'm gonna leave that alone because we got to be careful what we say.
Okay.
I will say that she's a magnificent person. I've met her, and I just have a lot of respect for her. I've never
Mhm.
met Donald Trump. I've only seen him on TV, but
Mhm.
I've met her, and
Mhm.
so kudos to her, and best wishes to both parties. But we'll
Mhm.
see y'all at the poll. I want everybody to get registered to vote.
All
That
right.
is, yeah, that's your moral obligation. After we get through dancing and doing the radio shows and going to work and doing all the fun stuff we love to do, we have a moral obligation in this country as a citizen to go vote.
Yep.
And, I had a conversation with one of my friends, and she said, well, our vote really don't count. I said, are you my friend?
Uh,
What, are you my friend? You saying that? Well, it's the delegates that choose the process. I say yes, but how many times do states turn from red to blue and from
True.
blue to red?
Right.
So, what determines whether a state is red or blue means that if enough blue people go to the poll and vote, if you're a Democrat, it's going to be blue.
Mm-hmm.
If more red folks go to the poll and vote in your state's going to be red.
Yep.
So Tennessee is red right now because Democrats are not going to the poll and vote, but we could turn that around. We
Yes.
could turn that around. And I tell people I'm bipolitical. I go both ways. I do. I go both ways because I judge the person based
Yeah.
on their qualification and their character. You know. So I have voted Republican, but I mostly vote Democrat. I probably shouldn't have said that. But
Ah!
but I do vote Republican when appropriate. I do. I really
Okay.
do. And I'm in the tax bracket that I would benefit the most by voting Republican.
Republican.
However, I don't mind paying my fair share.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind paying my fair share for
Mm-hmm.
what I need to pay to help our community and our country be great. And so we're gonna pause on that because I'm getting political and we here to talk about your dance studio. We talk about your dance studio. So now once they've registered, let's get back to you. And they've made the team. How many people are you going to select out of this process?
I don't have a specific number. Um, I've had teams that have been large, and I've been teams that have been smaller. I'm all about quality over quantity, and I mean that without a doubt. I don't care if my team is a team of 6. We're gonna come in there. We're gonna kill it.
Gonna
If my
kill it.
team is a team of if my team is a team of 30, that's more work for me because I need to make sure every single person is as clean as they need to be before they hit the floor. So yeah, I have no number in mind. I just want to see what's gonna come out there, what's gonna happen. Um, I will say that in the past, so long time ago when we first started Royal Envy, because I saw Shanielle on here. Shanielle
Yes.
Douglas, she was one of our co-founders, and we did a
Okay.
lot of
Yes,
great
she's
work in the
awesome.
city. Yes. Royal Envy made a big impact on so many dancers within the community, and we both take pride in that. So our biggest time with Royal Envy, we had at least 87 kids, and it
Wow.
was four. Yeah, I know, it was a lot.
Yeah.
But there were
Beautiful. Beautiful.
four coaches, um, four directors. So it was a big team, and we were able to delegate and put the right people in charge. And like you said, it comes with qualifications. Who makes sense for this side? Who makes sense for this age group? And we just had a good structure and a good
Good.
foundation made with that. So with the Ladies of Blue, I don't want as many. 80's a lot. But so keeping it, good. I'm thinking in my head 30, but I really don't have a set number for sure. So yeah, so that's when our trio went against the Dancing Dolls. Oh man, memories, and that was 9 years ago.
Wow. Look at them go.
Yeah,
Look at
yeah.
them go.
So looking at that, I look back at everything when we had the program, and I look at some of our younger dancers. They're all graduating. A lot of them are graduated. Some have families now, married. It's just, it's amazing to see. It really is.
Wow. You're going to have a Royal Envy, what you call reunion, where they come
A
back and,
reunion. Shania, I believe,
yeah,
is
you're
going to
going to have a family
organize that.
reunion.
Yeah.
Look at
Yep.
that.
Yep.
That
Yep.
is amazing.
Yep.
That is absolutely amazing. I'm watching how they are synchronized on cue. They all look identical. Their moves look the same. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. So, what has been your biggest pride or biggest moment or accomplishment in being the owner of Dance Academy? What would you say your biggest prideful moment has been?
Oh, honestly, I want to say I take pride in just the fact that we're diverse. Um, you will have studios
Explain
that are
that.
majority.
When you say we're the first, what does that mean?
Well, no, we're diverse.
Diverse. Okay, okay, okay.
Yes, yes. I take pride in that because quite often you go to a studio that is majority black or all black. You go to a studio
Mhm.
that majority white or all white with like
Yes.
a sprinkle here and there.
Right.
Um, we are just truly a good mix. Not just black, not just white. We have Asian, we have Hispanic, we have a good mix of kids, and our staffing matches it because that matters. Um, Sometimes I've had parents call me or meet me for the first time and say, "Hey, is Miss D here?" I said, "Who is Miss D?" D Williams. Oh, who? I'm Devante. I'm the D. Devante Williams. So they'll get surprised to see a male, or they'll get surprised to see a black male. And I have teachers that are white. I teach Hispanic. I have teachers that just all types of backgrounds.
Yes.
So we reflect what we teach. And it's good for our students to see a wide variety of instructors. Um, that's what I take pride in. I really take pride in that. And that's what grew our male program in Chattanooga. We had a big male program, a lot of kids coming out, and they love. So one of my teachers, Mr. Ryan Roberts at that time, he's done a lot in the community teaching hip hop. And when he and I first met, I was like, we could get along. This could be cool. This could be great. I never saw him as a competitor. I saw him as a person that would work well, a collaborator, someone that could really work well with us. And he has great things. And so I love too, all of my teachers, at some point in time, either my current or former teachers, they have a good reputation. Your
Mhm.
reputation matters. Even though I moved out of Chattanooga, people were still calling me for gigs. People were still saying, "Oh, you work with Devante? Okay, I loved working with him. Or I had a good time. He's a good person." And that's what I want to create with my students. I want just good human beings, not just great dancers, good humans in general. So
Yeah. So my question always with people that have programs like this, can you dance?
I can. I
Can you
can.
dance? Are you
Yep,
good,
yep, yep.
Devontae?
I
And see,
am.
I
I
can put
am.
you on the spot and have you to stand up and do us some nice dance moves while you on the air. Do you have any video footage of you not necessarily competing, but dancing? I just want to see. I just want to know.
Yeah. We don't have anything online. Now I know in my phone I got plenty of videos for sure, for sure.
You have to text that. You have to send that to our
I
marketing
will.
director, one of your best ones, and we'll put it up there as we promote what you're doing. So
Yeah.
again, August the 24th is the tryout for the Dance Academy,
Yep.
which Devante Williams is the director and the owner. And he's going to be bringing some professional judges, and his ages 7 through 20 here at the Chattanooga Civic Center at Mountainside, which is located at 701 Hooker Road. This is the historical Pineywood Elementary School. We've now rebranded it. We are now the Chattanooga Civic Center at Mountainside, and we are doing amazing stuff in the Civic Center. And this is one of the things that we do as a nonprofit organization. We seek to bond and to find other nonprofit organizations to combine our efforts with, because we can do more when we work together. We can affect the community better when we work together. When we put our hands together and our resources together, we can be so much more powerful than we try to do it when we're trying to do it by ourselves. So we want everyone to know that this is available for everyone. He has a diverse academy. So it's not just for Black folks. I know you see him as an African-American male or a Black male, whichever way you want to call him. But he is an African-American Black male who has a dance academy that's open for all. You can see, or you saw some of the pictures. He's got all different diverse groups of people in his dance studio, which I know what that means, because that means that he's got some of the, I call it the best, some of the best dancers in the world, because he seeks diversity. So diversity counts, diversity matters. And when you have diversity, you're going to have the best. I love it. I love it. And those uniforms are amazing. I love those boots.
Thank you.
I love the boots. Now, when they're dancing, is this just like a photo for the picture? Do they dance in those boots too? Do they dance in those kind of? I always wanted to know, do they dance in that? I've seen some people dance in some boots, but they don't do a whole lot of stuff, but they dance.
Right. So those particular boots, you'll see them marching. So coming up, I had a custom uniform, a custom costume created just for them this year. It'll be debuted at the Alabama A&M homecoming parade. Actually, I knew all eyes were going to be on us, so I wanted to make sure we looked our best.
And when is that going to be, so we'll know? Because some people, we'll travel. When is the Alabama A&M homecoming? Because we know we will travel.
Let's see. I'm pulling up my calendar. It is October 12th. October 12th, the parade starts at 8 a.m.
Ooh, 8 in the morning. Ooh,
8 in the morning, right?
You got to spend the night in Huntsville and be ready for 8. You can't be driving into Alabama. You're going to miss the whole parade.
It's true.
You got to be there the night before.
Yep. And this year, they're bringing some great artists for after the homecoming game. Artists like Lil Boosie, Glorilla. A lot of the artists that both the younger and the older is going to love.
I want to talk to you about a vendor space for WPTP radio. So we'll talk about that off the air. I would love to come and be a part of that. I've not been to, I'm sad to say, I've not been to an Alabama A&M homecoming or parade, but I've seen it though. All on TV. I follow them. So they bad to the bone.
Yep. And they were in the Macy Thanksgiving Day parade last year.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yes, that they're that good. When you make it to Macy's, you good.
Yep.
And so I'm looking forward to seeing what they come out with this year. I know they ready. Yes. I know they've been ready.
Come on.
Yeah. So anything else you want to let the audience know? Now we'll have it across the bottom of the screen, the ticker with the information. Anything else they should know? Anything about your motto, your theme, your purpose, your reason for starting the dance studio. I know there's got to be something deep down inside that you said, I want to do a dance studio. I'm good at it, but I want to help some other young ladies. What was your main reason for expanding this opportunities to young women?
Honestly, when I first got into dance, it was by accident. I used to mimic music videos, specifically Usher music videos. I saw him dance and I was like, this dude is so cool. So I would be in my room just watching and like doing what I can do and copying. And that motivated me to take classes. But at the time, from when I was learning dance, it wasn't a cool thing, not for guys to do. So it was just like something I
Right.
just did. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I would go to Atlanta and take classes because there, guys and girls are all dancing, doing what they do.
They'll
Um,
bully you in some place. Oh, you dance? Oh,
like,
you
how you doing?
dance?
How
You
you
dance?
doing?
That's what you do? You dance?
Yeah, and now that's so different. Now,
Yeah.
guys, girls, everybody's dancing, no
Yeah.
matter like who you are, and I love to see that. So I wanted to bring my what I learned back to Chattanooga and give what was instilled in me because dance allowed me to truly just be free and express myself in a unique
Mm.
way. I
Yes.
may not have always at that age been able to articulate my thoughts through words, but I could on the dance floor.
I
Um,
love
the- yeah, and the performing arts is everything. Is
it.
everything. You can connect with someone on a different level, whether it be art, singing, dancing, drama. Just it touches you in a different way, and it touches
Another
the
way,
audience in a different way as well. You know,
yeah, it's another way of expressing yourself and communicating. Sometimes we're
exactly.
not good with our words, but
Yep.
we can paint it. Or we're
Yes.
not
Yep.
good with our words, but we can sing it.
Sing it.
We're not
Yep.
good with our words, but we can act it. Or we're
Yep.
not good with our words, but we can dance it. It's
Yep.
just a lot of ways to get, we're angry. We can take
Mm-hmm.
it out on one of those disciplines
Boom.
and get
Yep.
it out. Get your
Yep.
frustrations out through your talents that you have. I love it.
That's
I
it.
love it. The arts is all that in a bag of chips.
It
It
is. It
really
is.
is. I love the arts.
And I love that the school systems now are embracing that. They're
Yes.
saying, yes, the arts matter. We
Yes, it
can
does.
reach this kid this way. And they're implementing different programs into the school systems now. When before, I was in almost every single school, but I had to reach out to them personally. I said, hey, can I offer this hip hop class? Can I do this? And I was doing things for free. I taught at almost every studio in Chattanooga as well to build my name up and to build my credibility and to let people know that I was here. Now, I love to see that it's not hard to have a dance program in a school. It's easier. It's there, and it's even in the centers now. There are dance programs, and
Yes.
people that I've worked with, and I see that are teaching, and I'm like, yes, this is it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, because they
Um,
even have line dancing going on. They have a
yeah,
line dance type of group of people
yes,
that do line dancing, and they're
yep,
pretty good. They had an event here a few weeks ago, and you're talking about 60 and 70-year-olds out there getting down, moving
yep.
better than me.
Come
I
on
mean, they
now,
put me to shame. I mean, they got some
ah,
moves on them. I was like, wait a minute now, I'm
come
stepping in.
on.
Yeah, hey, our seniors are kicking butt in dance.
Yes,
So don't
yes,
count them out.
I respect
Yes.
it. Yep,
And
yep,
I
yep,
went
yep.
to see how I graduated from Chattanooga High School up on the hill on Dallas Road. And they changed it to the creative arts. So that's
Right,
what they specialize in
right.
now in the creative arts. That used to be City High.
Mm-hmm.
But now it is the Chattanooga Creative Arts Center for the Creative
Center,
Arts.
center. Yep,
Yes, yes. So
yep.
we're gonna contact them too.
Oh yeah,
But
no, I have a few dancers that are there for sure.
oh, you do?
Um,
Okay. Well, you got your
yes,
contact. We got to let them know that this tryout is on the 24th, and reach out to Hamilton County Department of Education, the
yes,
superintendent, and then get that information out into the website for
yep.
HCDE. I don't know if you met the new superintendent, but that's something we
I
need to
haven't.
do.
I need to. I need to. It's a
Yes,
good idea.
I will make that happen for you.
Okay. All right. I appreciate that. I love that.
Yes, I'll make that happen for you.
Thank
So,
you.
anything else you want to say? I'm thoroughly impressed and I'm very proud of you, Devante. And whenever I see young folks out there doing what you're doing, it just warms my heart and it reminds me of who I was or what I did when I was your age.
Mhm.
And it won't happen unless people like you, where you are right now, reach out and give back to the community. So I thank you for giving back and pouring your heart, your spirit, your talents back into our community for our young folks. I love you for it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm excited to be back in Chattanooga and do what we do love and what we love to do. So
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. So you all have heard it. You've heard it. You've heard it. You've heard it. Mr. Devante Williams is going to be in Chattanooga on August the 24th with his amazing tryouts for his dance academy. He's already given you all the instruction. You know how to go on there and register. Uh, I would like to say if you don't register, I don't know how he'll handle that when you just show up. So, so they need to call you if they're having problems with getting registered. They need to know that there's a process. They have to follow the instructions so that you don't be bombarded with
Yep.
more people than what you expect.
Yes,
Um,
yes, yes.
yes, but we've got it on the ticker on the bottom of the screen there on the ticker, all the information and his phone number. We'll run that across the ticker too, so you can call him, and that's real good to give out your cell phone, Mr. Williams. Well, you brave to get that cell phone number out, but I love that. I do the same thing, and you want people to call you. You want
For
them to
sure.
call you. You know, if they got that foolishness, all you got to do is block their number. You know what I mean? It's not it's not that hard to do. They call for some foolishness, you just block them. You know, uh,
Yep.
so it's
Yep.
not a big deal. But well, that concludes our day show today. And you know, today is Saturday. So you know what I'm going to tell y'all. Today is Saturday. Tomorrow is Sunday. That means go out and find a church home and give the Lord his praise and his thanks for all the wonderful things he's done for you all week, every his blessings that he's bestowed upon you, and just praise him. He loves to hear from us. And if you can't go to church for whatever reason, you can always go to church right there from your bedroom, right
Yep.
there from your living room, right there from your kitchen, because they do things now online. So
Yeah.
you can just tune in to whatever church you want to go to and have church, a Holy Ghost good time right there where you are. But you know, we want you to go to church. Fail not to assemble yourself. That come from God. That didn't come from me.
Mm.
So if you can't go, you know what you can do. You can still have church right there wherever you are, anywhere in the world. You can go to church, and you really should be praising the Lord 7 days a week,
Okay.
24/7, because He said, "Pray." See, go pray. Don't stop praying all day long. You should be praying, and so it becomes a part of you. It's inside of your heart because everything you do and say becomes godly and more Christ-like.
Yep.
So I want to thank you all for tuning in today. It's been a wonderful day. You can always come to my church at Greater Emmanuel, where Pastor Paul Warfield is our senior pastor, located at 400 Tunnel Boulevard in East Chattanooga. Please come out and visit us. If not, like I said, fail not to assemble yourself. Find your church somewhere or just hit that button at home and watch it from your computer. We love y'all. I'll see you next Saturday. Have a great day and be blessed.